Hello, boys and girls. Hope all is well. It's Miss Yans. So today we're going to be reading a story, and I want you guys to take a look at this card. We're going to be talking about what happened first, and then what happened, and then what happened. These children on this card are reading a story about a butterfly. So first there's a caterpillar, then the caterpillar turns into a chrysalis, and then the butterfly comes out of the chrysalis. So remember that. Today's story is Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andre and illustrated by Guy Parker Reese. Parents, I want you to talk to your children about the job of the author and the illustrator. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Look at Gerald's face. The warthogs started waltzing, the rhinos rock and rolled, the lions did the tango with that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did the cha-cha with the very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. I feel like such a clod." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. His face. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed the cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Look at the cricket. He's right there. "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground, his neck gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he had a backwards somersault. He did a backwards somersault and leaped up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him. They watched him. His entrance. Look at him. Whoa. They shouted, "It's a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up. He looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can't dance," he said, when we find the music that we love." The end. I hope you enjoyed my story. Now I want you to talk to your parents at home, and I want you to send me your responses to what happened first, and then what happened, and then what happened. Think about Gerald. Think about what happened in the beginning of the story. Think about how he felt. Think about Gerald. And think about what happened afterwards. Remember, here are some pages to help you remember. Think about what happened in this story. And then what happened? And then what happened, okay? All right, I'll be waiting to hear from you. Love you guys, miss you guys. Bye-bye.